No Man's Sky, No Man's Sky, No Man's Sky. Where does one even begin when we talk about No Man's Sky? Well, let's not talk about it. Let's listen to End of the World Sun, which is, if I recall, the song of the trailer from when No Man's Sky was first announced at E3. So, I mean, when you hear this, you hear space game, hear the vastness of the universe. And I think what's interesting is if you consider the fact that there are so many aspects to this game, infinite possibilities, an infinite universe, worlds the size of normal sized planets that we would see in our own galaxy. How do you write a piece of music for something like that? It's difficult. And here, as we start this piece, End of the World Sun, you feel this vastness. You feel the feeling of space. You feel the feeling of being suspended in traversal and of discovery. There's a real feeling, almost of melancholy in a way. It's very peculiar because it doesn't feel like it's all just in your face. It's almost like you have to think deeper about the music. And in a way, it is both ambient and telling a story and aiding us in telling a story. How there's a forward propulsion in here that almost sounds like the engine running for the first time. There's a forward momentum now that we're picking up pace. We had a very long 2-minute intro that was sort of depicting the vastness of space and like what it feels like to be suspended in the darkness and the blackness of space. But then now it's like the engines kick on, there's possibility and there's hope. It's really cool. think like this reprise, a little bit lower, it's a little bit slowed down, it's got a different kind of rhythmic quality. This to me is aspect of danger that exists in these worlds. Like not everything is as it appears. It's not necessarily safe, it's not necessarily tranquil. There is this feeling of, oh, even though yes, exploration is exciting, who knows what we're going to encounter. And so it's like, okay, it's like almost like a musical side. God. Sitting through that is such a trip. You know, I've been really resistant to this piece and a little bit hesitant because I wasn't sure if I was going to know what to talk about. Oh my goodness. The forward propulsion in this, it's like the dawning of a new era, the beginning of your new life. There's actually like so much hope in here and so much enthusiasm and a real sense of like watching the beginning of a new dawn. It reminds me a lot of Philip Glass. It's all about repeated patterns and phrases, steady drones, constant harmony, and reiteration of musical phrases. It's constantly repeating. Honestly, it put me in a bit of a trance state there for a second where I was really contemplating my life and my existence. And having that as a moment where you can just exist is beautiful because we often don't get that in real life. We don't get that outside of a game. We're always on the go. We're always thinking about what's next. We're always worried about how to make money, how to make payments. That was shocking. I loved that. That's so good. There's a lot more videos on the channel if you want to check them out. I would encourage you to do so. And as always, thanks a ton, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.